Hey everyone, Jatt here with another edition of League of Learning. This time we're going to be talking about Ekko, who's actually going to be entering his 4th week of LCS pick and ban viability. First off, since he's been here for 3 weeks, let's play a little bit of catch up. Where have we actually seen him? Because he's been in 3 different positions. Mid, surprisingly, is the least likely place for him to show up and the least successful. Jungle and top are very close, competing for who plays them the most, but probably thanks to Huni in the LCS, he has the most wins in the top lane. Aside from that, though, we just got to look at how his pick rate has actually declined since he entered the LCS. A lot of hype for him coming in week 3, so he was picked and banned a total of 16 times. Slight decline in week 4, even bigger decline in week 5. And guess what? He's going to get a little bit lower pick rate this week because of the 5.12 patch Ekko nerf. So let's talk a little bit about what's happened here. His base attack speed has been lowered. His passive damage is reduced. Both of these things will hurt his laning phase, his jungling, and his early game. You also add in the 3rd and 4th nerfs there of a lower AP ratio on his initial hit of Q and the added cost to his ult with a lower damage radius. It's all around just a slightly weaker Ekko. But that doesn't mean we won't see him because he still has specific strengths in specific areas. Let's first take a look at his top lane Ekko chances. We can still see him up here because he has the mobility to match the lane, and he is a magic damage threat in the top lane, which becomes important if you want to work in something like a Varus or a Jace mid, and you don't want to have completely a full magic damage team. So that way, he can still compete with the tanks in the top lane, so we could see him here, especially if you really know how to play him. Take a look at Jungle Ekko. This should still be a thing because he wasn't really used for his damage. It's all about his high utility and his strong ganks, which will only be slightly changed by his weaker jungle clear thanks to the nerfs. Also, all the same things will be true. Powerful CC follow-up if you have like an Annie on your team. Landing them in that force field will be really easy to get the long stun. And obviously, the fact that he is a full tank who can then heal up with his ultimate, pretty beneficial. Unfortunately, mid Ekko may not see nearly as much play. Maybe we will cease to have seen him. Yes, he is assassin threat with strong utility, but his strong laning phase has been nerfed down. He lacks the sustained damage that something like a Cassiopeia or a Azir has right now, which is the current mid lane archetype because you need the damage to cut through the tanks. And it's just not a world where Ekko can exist at the moment, not to mention the nerfs. So in closing, I hope you enjoyed this League of Learning. We may see a little bit less of Ekko, but at least you know where he's strong. Hello!